she getting no headed, the sissy say, oh my dad. Swear to God, all of my niggas ballin' like I'm overset. Living single without the overtime. Loaded her nigga trippin', flying, I'm on some dodo. Woke up in the morning, bumping some thunder.
Guys, thanks for stopping by my channel. Wait, but this not your channel though. That's probably what you're thinking. And you're right, this isn't my channel. My name is Fatima, and on my channel, I actually help young women find their God-given purpose through faith and practical advice. So you may be wondering,
okay, but why are you on Sadiya's channel? Like, I subscribe for her. I don't know you, ma'am. What are you doing?
I actually love Sadiya just as much as you do. And I reached out to her because I was interested in doing a collab. I watch her videos all the time. And we talk about a lot of the same topics, but why not do a collab? So that's what we're doing here today. So if you're interested, stay tuned until the end of this video, and then click the link in the description box or on that little eye in the corner, and you can head over to my channel and watch Sadiya's video. Now that the spiel is out of the way, let's get into today's topic. We're going to be talking about journaling. I think naturally, because I'm an introvert, I tend to just always gravitate towards any type of self-reflection, self-awareness. So anything that allows me to do that and express myself freely without actually talking to anyone, I'm all over it. So journaling has been something that I always love to do for those reasons. It's just that time to just self-reflect. And more recently, I infuse it into how I communicate with God. So I include it in my prayer routine. I include it in my worship. I include it as a intimate time between myself and God. And if you're interested in learning more about that, I'll definitely be sure to share any resources that I have on my channel in the description box about, you know, how I infuse journaling into my prayer routine. Self-care is important because without self-care, you know, we can kind of get just trapped in this cycle, in this mentality of just go, 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 just constantly always doing, just because we feel like that's what society tells us is acceptable. That's what we have to do. We have to be busy. We have to look like we're getting things done. But self-care allows you to just have that moment of self-reflection, allows you to really go within and check in with yourself. I think it's really important that, especially as women, that we check in with ourselves and see how we're really doing. Self-care to me is like a checkup. Like if you haven't seen one of your girlfriends in a while and you hang out with them and you're just like, you know, like, how are you? Like, how are you really? Like, that's what self-care is to me. So I want to encourage you to infuse it into your life. If this is a unfamiliar topic to you and it seems maybe foreign or weird or different, or even if it's something that you already do, I think creating a self-care routine and infusing journaling into it would be really, really beneficial for your faith journey and honestly just any spiritual journey that you're on. I stay consistent with journaling by simply making it a part of my routine, as I mentioned earlier. So prayer is something that I do every single day. As a Christian, it is something that I have to do or I will feel a bit off balance, to be completely honest. So whenever I am praying, it's natural for me to want to pick up my diary or my journal and just release those thoughts that I'm feeling. This is my current journal. I love it so much. It's so adorable. It's so me. It just says Dear Diary, super simple, and it's pink, which is like one of my favorite colors. And I just like to use this as open communication with God. Literally, I can just sit and just express exactly how I'm feeling, what happened that day, what I'm going through, what I'm thinking, my dreams, my thoughts, everything. I share it in a journal, and it just feels like this personal, intimate bond where I don't even have to talk, because sometimes you don't want to talk. Like sometimes you're drained from the day that you don't feel like you have the words to express yourself. But with journaling, it's like you can be your full, open, honest self. Other ways that I stay consistent is that I sometimes do it on my phone. So I'll use like the notepads on my cell phone and I will just simply, you know, type what I'm feeling. I do this often when I'm like out somewhere and I really need to get something off my chest or off my mind, but I can't necessarily pray at that moment, or I can't necessarily, you know, pick up my journal and write at that moment. I will start typing it up on my computer, on my cell phone, wherever, just to get it out, just to express how I'm feeling. So those are a few ways that I stay consistent. Another way that is really helpful in allowing me to stay consistent with my journaling is by using a devotional. So this is the devotional that I use. It's called A Little God Time for Women, and it is available in my Amazon shop. But pretty much it just has a passage that you read over each day and in the scripture to go along with it. So what I like to do is, if I'm not in the mood to, write out this whole long journaling experience of my thoughts, I will simply study my devotional for the day and write whatever I feel connected to that devotional. Or even some days it's just as simple as writing, these are a few things that I'm grateful for. I think it's about just finding what works best for you and setting an alarm if you have to, and being intentional. Being intentional about your self-care and about your quiet time. And if you're a Christian or if you are a spiritual person, about your time with God. Being intentional about spending time with God will make it so much easier to be consistent. So that is pretty much it, ladies. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Like I said, over on my channel, you can see Sadiya's video on this topic. She's going to answer some of the same questions, but of course with her own spin. So thank you, ladies, so much for giving me your time and attention. I know that this is different and you still may be like, who is this girl? But hopefully this will inspire you to go over and check it out. Check out my channel, check out Sadiya's video, and subscribe to my channel, subscribe to her channel. We need more Black collaborations on YouTube. There's very far and few, and we need more of them. So if you guys like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Comment down below, do you journal at all? Is this weird to you? Is this something that you do all the time? I'd love to hear your insight. Definitely going to be chatting with you guys down in the comment section. So I will see you very, very soon over on my channel. Bye. Thank you once again for your time. If you're interested in learning more about me or any of the services that I offer, make sure you head over to my website, fatimafarmer.com. And while you're there, make sure you sign up for the freebie, which is a 5-day purpose prayer kit. This kit includes 5 days of scripture cards and a downloadable prayer that you can use to help you finally get clarity on your purpose. Thanks for watching.